right, here we are. It is actually June 1st, 2021. And way back in February, what was it, February 17th or 18th, when I started this area, I posted I wanted everything done by June 1st. And I figured, well, hey, it's June 1st. Let's do it real quick. And this probably will be one of my quicker updates, unless I start to babble. And see, did I make it? Well, the answer is no. However, I'm still very, very pleased with the progress made. And no, I didn't get exactly done what I wanted to get done. I wanted the whole area done. Done to the point where all I had to do was come back and do some details and maybe fiddle with scenery here and there. And I did make it. You can see some black areas in the front that aren't finished yet. But the main thrust of the area, the transformer factory, is done. And that was a lot of work. So I'm very happy with that. So that area is, I'm calling that, the main work done. I am starting to do detailing. You can see down here on the weld track where they weld transformers. I started adding some details in there, some compressors and weld machines and boxes, job boxes, oxyacetylene sets, little dumpster, propane tank, just for fun. And that'll continue on as I go. Along the back, I still need to add a lot of vehicles back there, and probably some more details for the around the area. I have a tank. That tank is just sitting there, to be honest. I just kind of threw it there. I said, "You look lonely. Where can I put you?" So, and then I got to clean all the track. Let's see. Oh yeah, done some more detailing kind of along here. Again, got a couple boxes, toolboxes. I need to find a good chair with a seated worker to sit right there. Because in the prototype picture that at some point I'll show when I get this a little further along, there's a guy, a factory worker sitting out there in a chair looking at the guy taking the picture back in the 50s. I think it's cool, so I want to have a chair there. Need to find the right kind of chair and right kind of look for the individual sitting there. And there's other guys kind of milling around as well. I think when the Westinghouse company photographer came out, it seems the guys kind of, hey, let's take a break and go out there and we'll annoy Fred while he's taking pictures. So the area there, still needs some more detail. I got the scenery started here. I have another video segment talking about this for those that may be interested. You can see the black mess back there. I'll get into that in another video, but that's the tank farm area. That is how it looks at the moment. And I'll kind of cover in another video segment what I did back there. I do have a little compressor building sitting there just for fun that I had. And so the scenery is, pretty much done. Not done, but up to the main line here. Now, obviously, I still got to work on this side. That there is the coal trestle that'll go in. There's a track sitting there, so I have that done. And then, of course, I need to come up, get that track installed, and all the scenery done over there. But then moving this way, I do have the viaduct done and in, for those that labor through those videos. So that's done, wired, lit. And then on this side, the Shorty Parker side, I do have Parker Industries in. I have Sharon Tower, little shed. I decided to add a little area here. I'm going to move the tripod real quick, and I'll show you why. Got the road crossing in. Again, Shorty Parker's Erie Builders buildings in. That Walther's Allied Rail Car is in as another ancillary building. And another station's been done for a while. So overall, I'm pretty much, let's say, up to the main line for the most part. So, I'm very happy with it. I really am. Didn't get all the way out, but okay. Life gets in the way sometimes, and things take longer, and you start to fiddle, and you decide to scratch build other buildings and whatnot. But overall, am I happy? Yes, very happy. Big change from, if you go back to that February 18th, I think I posted it. I think it's called Starting the Sharon Scene or something like that. And just look at what it looked like to this. Wow, I'm really happy with how it looks. So let me just move the tripod quick, get a quick look at a little bit different angle. And then I'll wrap it up. And I said, this is going to be a pretty short video. Alright, moving a little bit further to the west. Here we have the other side, like I said. And the road is in. It's not my greatest work, but it's going to work. You can see I got some signs out of there for going across. It's not, there's no gates or lights or anything now. It's just they added there's a crossbuck. And they have a stop sign because people tended to race across the crossing. And there were a couple of really near hits with some locomotive engineers leaving some deposits in their pants, I'm sure. So they've temporarily reduced the speeds through here a little bit, and they're considering adding lights. So we'll see, which means I'm considering adding lights at some point in time. So at a future date. So you can see the freight house off because I was working the area up there in between the industrial tracks, and I didn't want to damage it. Then I'll come back in. Then I got that little strip there I got to finish, which shouldn't be all that hard because the freight house takes up a lot of it. And there'll be a little parking lot. And then what I decided to do over here, so you know, what should be up here on the other side of the freight house? Should I just leave it bare, just some scenery? And I thought, well, how about like a team spot? Nothing elaborate. I was going to build another building. I'm like, no, let's not get crazy. Don't force it. So it's just a little team spot. So they can come in there, a little platform. That's I think it's a Walther's platform. Again, out of their, is it piggyback unloading ramp kit or something like that? You get a couple platforms. You get a little gantry that I stole. That's the gantry that's over in the factory. And I weather that up. Said, okay, fine. So that's there. Little shed that I've had for a long time. That's actually that kit I think is from the Old and Weary Car Shop. It's a New York, Ontario, and Western prototype. Those are the colors. Now I kind of weathered it up and beat it up a little bit and added some interiors into it there. The door is slid open. So just something, you know, just a little bit of something there. I have a little gravel lot. You have a fork truck running around. A couple people parked, you know, picking up lumber or something like that. So that's got to be done. But that, again, it's all in the front. I don't have to climb and reach and hurt my back like I did. Yeah, part of the reason is I didn't quite get as far as I did hurt my back, actually. Oh, for about 2 weeks. It was really painful. Better now, but some of the layout activities were kind of curtailed for a bit anyway. So that's where we are. And again, all the not all the lights. Well, all the lights in the buildings are in and dropped. I got to wire them up. I just didn't feel like crawling around on the layout because of my back, and I want to wait kind of to get some kind of all the lights I'm going to do. I did add a street light over here for this crossing. I got some more of them here to install. Not sure where I'm going to put them yet, but again, I want to get them all in and dropped. Then go into one time, get everything wired. That's actually a Brawa. They call it, I think, a modern US signal or light, but you know, I kind of painted it with the German field gray, some Panzer gray, the grimy black color, rusted it up. It looks like a nice industrial type of light, so there we go. I got 2 more of those to put in. I got a bunch of other ones to go in somewhere. Some over in the factory as well. So there's, you know, there's all kinds of tiddly things I got to do. But overall, that's it. That's the scene. And again, I'm happy. I know I didn't quite get totally as far as I had hoped, but you know what? I'll take it. I will take it. So work will continue on. I just want to do this real quick. Again, there's lots of detailing still to do. I got scenery, the rest of the layout to do. I am working, you know, over here, finishing the tank farm, that little hill that I added. And I want to get all this front area done, you know, up to the fascia, up to the aisleway. But I'm happy. It really came along. I never thought I would get this far. So I'm going to stop babbling. And actually, this is, you know what, I'm looking at, this might actually be less than 10 minutes. Should I babble for some more time? Nah, some people think, oh, you like to hear yourself talk. Which is not really true, but anyway. They can go to other channels. But I'm happy. Here it is. That's the scene. Came a long way. A lot more to do. But I was able to get the factory done, and the other real key to me was getting Shorty's, you know, Erie Builders incorporated into the overall scene. So that is it, folks. Thanks for watching. Again, this is got to be a record for my shortest video. If I don't shut up, it'll drag on, but I'm gonna shut up because that's what I should do. Real quick and easy. There it is. June 1st update. Compare it to the video back on February 18th, and you can see how far I've come. So, all right, more to come, guys. Regular updates are underway. I'm actually filming them, so stay tuned for those exciting things to happen. So, oh, might be over 10 minutes now, guys. I should have shut up earlier. All right, I'm done. Thanks for watching, folks. Stay tuned. More videos are coming.